Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing a OBD2 scanner that I bought on Amazon a few months back. I was meant to review it a while ago, never got round to it. So what I'm reviewing is the Topdon Artilink 400. Now this was bought for roughly £40 on Amazon. As I say, I haven't got the packaging anymore because I unboxed it a while ago and just never ever got round to reviewing it, so here we are now. So yeah, it came in a plastic packaging, instruction book, and it came with a USB mini connector cable as well. So basically, as you can see, it's still got the cover on the screen there. You can, the plastic cover. It's button operated, so it's not touch screen in any way. It's all button operated, as you can see with the buttons down here. On the bottom of the machine, it has the mini USB, which is a cracking little function. That's for updating the software on it, the firmware, stuff like that. You get free lifetime upgrades with this one. Plug it in to a laptop. You have to download an app from the Topdon store, the Topdon website. Once you do that, you plug it in, it automatically finds the tool, automatically updates it. It's fantastic, really easy, really well done, very good to Topdon for doing that, and you can have all your Topdon tools on that same app, so very, very good. So let's scan her. Yeah, so this is how it looks basically. It's a plastic item, it's not very heavy, quite easy. It's a tethered cable, as you can see here. It's a cabled item. So I'm going to be using it today in a Volvo S40, which has no fault codes, but that's okay. So yeah, you've got a button here for IM, so that's for your readiness, for your inspection and maintenance. Back button, OK button for the menus, up, down, left, right. So that's it basically. This is the OBD2 port. At the end of it, it's got a little button here. Press that, this light comes on. That's to help you if you're a bit underneath the dashboard trying to find the OBD2 port. For anyone that doesn't know, Topdon basically make all levels of scanners, from handheld ones that are relatively cheap to £40 like this. This is the Artilink 400. I believe you get from the maybe 200 series to 600 series. I believe, again, you get different features with them all. They're all handheld, and again, they're all worth looking at. This is the only Topdon item that I've reviewed yet. I would like to review more in the future, but we'll wait and see how we get on with that. I have a small business doing diagnostics, so I can't really afford a lot of stuff, but I will review what I can get my hands on. Topdon also do mid-range ones. I believe it's called the Diag. They do a Pro series and they do like 300s, 400s, or along that lines. You can see it all on their website. Again, very good items. A lot of them are touchscreen. A lot of them have got more advanced features, servicing functions. Some of them are even bi-directional, I believe. And then they've got the professional levels, which do programming. They do bi-directional controls, they do more service functions, they do so much. Again, I haven't reviewed any of these items, I've read a lot about them, but you never know what the future holds, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's get back to this. Okay, that's it, plugged back in. So basically it takes you to this screen. So this is the main menu. You've got your OBD for checking engine codes and stuff. You've got your inspection and maintenance for your readiness. You've got your review, lookup, help, and setup. So we'll just take you through these. We'll start at the bottom here, bottom right hand side. So we'll go to setup. So that's just, you could change your language. You could change unit of measurement between imperial or metric. Record mode is for recording all the data that you stream, and you know, all your live data that you look at and stuff like that. The beeper as well. You could turn that on or off in there. Help, very good function, this help. So it tells you basically information, is your hardware, all their stuff on your what's supported at topdon.com, registration code, stuff like that. IM readiness. So this, you can basically, tells you here it's 1 of 10, right? So basically you can click on any of these and it'll tell you whether this vehicle supports it or not. It's not the scanner, it's the vehicle. Okay, I want to get that straight. So there's two special functions on this scanner, which the scanner supports but the vehicle doesn't, so the manufacturer hasn't written it in to any of the modules or the ECU in this vehicle for you to be allowed to check it. So it basically, if the vehicle can look at it, it'll tell you if you can do anything with it. So as you can see, for all that there, so heated catalyst tells you there what this can do. So you know, you can go through it all and it tells you what it means. So a tick means that you can support and finish it, X means supported and finished, circle's not supported. So that just tells you, takes you through the I am readiness basically. About data streams, so if you click on any of these, for example, just click the first one, we get to fuel system status, show loop status, open or closed, fuel system banks, yeah. And then load PCT, so it just tells you a calculated load value indicates the normalized load value on the engine. So it just takes you through everything and tells you what it is, what it means. Again, that's what I'm saying, it's a very handy system. So fuel system tells you if it's open or closed. And about OBD tells you basically vehicle coverage, OBD2 models, what is OBD2. So if you click on OBD, tells you there it's designed to work with all cars 1986 and newer vehicles. OBD2 modes, so again you've got all different modes, so it displays the type, powertrain, oxygen sensors. It just takes you through, tells you as much as it possibly can in a little scanner like this of what the OBD2 modes are. Vehicle coverage, tells you there EPA require that all 1986 newer vehicles and light trucks sold in the United States must be OBD2 compliant. So it just takes you through, it gives you a little bit of information. You know, if you were new to this and you didn't know anything about it, it would give you a little insight. Look up, that's exactly what it says in the tin. You just look up whatever code you get. So if you get a code P200 or whatever, it doesn't matter. You know, you can P23, you stick it in and the code will tell you what it means. So as you can see here, I've stuck in a P200 code and it's a generic code for injector circuit open. So that's all you do, you just stick your code in. So you go along, just stick in a 2 in there, click OK, it comes up with a code, tells you what it is. Very, very good. Handy, again, if you don't know what you're doing. Review takes you through DTCs that you found, data stream and freeze frame. So basically data streams takes you through the review data on any data streams that you've run on this device, takes you through it, tells you about it all, you can review all that. Again, very, very handy information. They're all there for you to see. So again, this doesn't print out anything, but what you could do is you could take this to your mechanic, show him a reviewed data stream or a review freeze frame or a review DTC, and basically you could say to him, well, this is what I found on my vehicle at this time. You know, what does it mean if you don't know? So yeah, basically it's not, this is every time I've clicked on DTC and it hasn't found any. So very, very good. You can delete DTC, delete data streams and delete freeze frame data from here as well. So it's very, very handy. This one is inspection and maintenance, I believe. So it just tells you here what's available, what's not available. So as you can see in this one, it can communicate with these modules, and that's basically, it's just telling you what the readiness of it is for inspection and maintenance. A handy thing to know, really. And then this is the menu that you'll probably use the most. So in here you've got read codes, which there is none on this vehicle. Erase codes does exactly what it says in the tin. It erases any that you find. I am readiness, again, takes you back to there, shows you what the readiness is on your inspection and maintenance modules. Then we've got, this is a handy bit, data stream. So you can select items, view all items, or view graphic items on here. So if you click on view all items, that's basically showing you everything that it can read on the engine. Okay, just now. So it's intake temperature, OBD requirements, absolute throttle position, distance travelled with DTCs off, fuel rail pressure, commanded EGR, you know, it takes you through relative throttle position, ambient air temperature, so it takes you through everything like that and gives you, you can select items, so you can select which ones you see, which is here, so you can choose, for example, calculate load volume, engine coolant temperature and intake absolute pressure, press back, there's your 3 streams that you've chosen. So if you're wanting to, you know, single something out to have a look at, you can do it there. You can see the live data for that as well. Very, very good. And you can also do it in graphic mode, which again I really like, really handy. So if I go down to calculated load value and engine coolant temperature, it will take me through those. It will give me graphic data for those, and basically, you know, easy to read, easy to understand, and I mean, for the price, for £40, you know, it's a really nice feature. So again, you've got that in graphic mode if you need it. Freeze frame, this vehicle doesn't support it, but again, that's not a fault of the scanner, it's a fault of the vehicle. O2 sensor test, again, not supported by this vehicle. The scanner supports it, the vehicle does not. That is not a Topdon issue, that is not written into this vehicle from Volvo, probably because it's an older vehicle. Onboard monitoring, the vehicle does not support it. EVAP system, again, the vehicle does not support it, not the scanner supports it, the vehicle doesn't. And then vehicle information, which is your VIN, everything else about the vehicle. So yeah, so what can I say? Overall, I mean, it's easy to use, it's only £40, you know, for a newbie, someone DIY newbie wanting to find out why the DTC code's on in the car and turn it off, it's absolutely perfect. For an advanced mechanic, I suppose it would do a job as well, because it can give you data, live data streams, it can give you your codes, you can turn them off, you can turn them, you know, for basic inspection, it's fine for everything like that. You could even take it to your mechanic with the reviewed data streams and say to him, this is what I found in my car, can you have a look at these? Because it's all there, it's all saved. So I suppose very handy for that. It's well made, you get free lifetime upgrades. I mean, for £40, and I get better for £40, believe me. And I mean, I must say that, you know, for the money, it's very good. The Topdon app's top class. As I say, I haven't reviewed anything else of their stuff. I would really like to, and I'm going to hopefully in the future. But so far, 9 out of 10 for this little item. It's really good. It's very affordable, very good at what it does. It is cabled, it is tethered, which some people don't like, some people do. I don't mind it simply because I like Bluetooth. I like the Bluetooth stuff that you get. I like the fact that you're not tethered to it. You can go where you want. You can have a cup of tea when you're doing diagnosis or whatever. But the thing about the tethered one is, if you're at the side of the road at night, your car breaks down, you don't have any battery in your phone, you're not going to be able to use a Bluetooth one because you can't work the app. Whereas this, you can plug it in and get power from the car and off it goes straight away. So for that, it's an advantage of having the cable version as well. But £40, come on guys, it's really good. Give it a try. I'll put a link for this item in the description. I'll put a link to Topdon so you can see all the rest of the stuff they do. They also do battery stabilizers, which is vital when you're doing diagnosis. They also do battery testers, and some of their more advanced scanners have battery tester options on them to allow you to add a battery tester to it, which again is a really good option. Some of their higher stuff is bi-directional, so it means you can control each individual module of the car. That allows you to pinpoint stuff more accurately. Hopefully I could take you through some of this stuff in the future. And I'm also going to do a video later on from all the other manufacturers, so Autel, Think Car, Snap-on, you know, other ones that you've heard of, other ones that you might not have heard of. But we'll go through them later. We'll go through some of the stuff they do and take it from there. So if you like my video, please put a like and click the subscribe button. And any questions, leave it in the comments.